Right, let's talk sports now. Nigeria will have to wait till a later date for medals at the Paris 2024 Olympics, as day 11 ended without a podium finish for Favour Ofili in the 200 meters finals and Blessing Oborodudu in the third place match. Ofili was hoping to become the first Nigerian woman since 1996 to win a medal since 1996, but well, finished sixth in the event. Gabrielle Thomas of the United States emerged winner to give America the first gold over the 200 meters since 2012. Well, it was more of a heartbreak for Nigerian fans as Blessing Oborodudu missed out on a podium placement in women's wrestling, that's the 68 kg event, losing 3-0 to Japan's Nanoka Ozaki. Right, let's cross live to Paris and speak to our Rise sports correspondent, Ebi Iyomo. Ebi, good to see you. I want to believe your French will be quite excellent now, spending how many days already in Paris. Now, look, let's talk about Ofili and Oborodudu. Nigerians were really hoping against hope. Yes, there you are.
Nice to see you, Ngozi. Nigerians really hoped to get on the medals table tonight, knowing that Blessing Oborodudu was a silver medalist at the last Olympics, and with all the flair Favour Ofili used in running in the heat and the semi-finals, there were hopes that she'd at least clinch a bronze medal, but that did not happen. It seemed that the competitors in her 200-meter race proved stronger than her. We had Gabrielle Thomas, who was definitely outstanding, getting the first bronze for the United States over the 200 meters since 2012 when Alison Felix did it. Sad one for Ofili, but also kudos to her for a race at this Olympics. She will now shift attentions to the 4x100-meter race. With Blessing Oborodudu, hopefully in wrestling we see Adunaya Odekuroye when she competes, probably get a medal. There's still time for Nigeria to get medals. We saw other interesting events for Team Nigeria today.
Well, I think some of the key concerns, because everyone was truly hoping that the wrestling medal was coming home. Could you help us make sense of what the Athletics Federation is saying concerning Ofili, whom a lot of people had hoped was going to get Nigeria on that podium?
Sorry, I didn't get that slide.
No, I was going back. I had to go back to Ofili because everyone in Nigeria had thought now that she was back on track, she was going to give us a medal. So I'm asking if the AFN has spoken on the developments so far.
Well, still, there's no official statement by the AFN on the 100-meter race. I think they're probably waiting till the end of the Olympics to get results or get talks of that. But remember at the last Olympics, like she rightfully already said that there were athletes who were disqualified due to no fault of theirs. They did not get the routine test, and that's the out of competition test, the 3 they were meant to do before the Olympics, and they were disqualified. And it brings us back to the fact that one of these athletes who was disqualified at the last Olympics went on to change her allegiance and now got a silver medal in the discus throw for the United States, and there's no other person than Annette. So many Nigerians on the streets of social media say, what is really going on with the sports federation in Nigeria, the sporting federation, the athletics to the sports, and probably what is the ministry going to do? The sanctions, stringent sanctions need to be meted out on the defaulters, because you can't just be putting athletes through jeopardy, their careers through jeopardy. Whether you point fingers to the NOC, the AFN, or the sports ministry, it still boils down to the fact that athletes are the ones paying for this negligence or incompetence, as so many may want to say.
Ebi, unfortunately, like Rufai would say, may Nigeria not happen to you. That seems to be what's happened to our athletes. I mean, when you don't invest in sportsmen and women, they change allegiance, belong to other countries, and fly the flags of those nations. That's what we're seeing. Ebi, let's talk about plans for tomorrow. What's the schedule looking like?
Well, a lot is happening for Team Nigeria. But before we talk about the result, or rather the matches for Nigeria or the event for Nigeria tomorrow, we had history being made for Nigeria as 3 long jumpers, female long jumpers, qualified for the finals of the long jump for the first time ever. We had Ese Brume, there's also Ruth Usoro and Pristine Ochonogo. Hopefully, we'll see a medal emerge there on Thursday. And we also had Samuel Ogaziden, a 18-year-old who qualified for the finals of the 400-meter race for the first time since 1988. That's a whole 36 years since Ebunike did that. We are hopeful. It might all seem difficult. Nigeria has been qualifying for a few final events, but it may be seeming difficult at this point. But tomorrow, we have some interesting events as Toby Amuson, Nigeria's world record holder, is going to be starting her own campaign tomorrow at the Olympics. I know so many will be hoping to see her in action. And there is also, we have the cycling event. Nigeria qualified for the finals. Final B, we'll see them in action as well. There's also a lot more. There's wrestling, there's the basketball, the quarterfinals of the basketball. Nigeria, we already know, the Tigers are the first African team, male or female, to qualify for the quarterfinals of the Olympics. And now they take on world number 1, the United States of America. It's going to be a very tough game, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. In 1996, Nigeria in football were the giant slayers, and they defeated the likes of Brazil and Argentina. Who knows? Can history be made tomorrow night? Only time will tell.
And there's still many giant killers in Nigeria. Nigeria truly is a great nation. We're only hoping that we can all get it together so we can begin to really shine our lights in this country. Ebi Yamo, thank you very much. Au revoir.